kids that have themselves said, I want to do something with my life. And let's not make a mistake. One of the things that I tell people, Dr. Haney, that I don't think we often think about is that these kids who have said that they want a mentor, in many cases are already being mentored right now, but they want the right kind of mentor.
Okay, good.
Right?
That's a good point.
You know, I mean, you know,
somebody's already telling them how to do it.
You got the gangs trying to mentor to them. You got the drug dealers trying to mentor to them. I mean, some of the things that they have on television now, that they listen to on the radio, the violent video games and those kinds of things. That is what's competing for the attention of our young people right now. So if we can get, especially men, to man up and show these young boys, you know, what it is to be a man, because a boy's got to see a man to be a man. And, you know, we're really excited in particular on that side of things with a nationwide movement that we have now with, right now, 3 of the historically black Greek fraternities, Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, and Omega Psi Phi, that have formal relationship with Big Brothers, Big Sisters to mentor young African-American boys. We expect the Sigmas and the Iotas to be on board here shortly on a national basis. Here in Nashville and the surrounding communities, we're already working with all of them, including the sisterhood organizations as well. So if any Greeks out there, they need to get involved. They need to go to mentorакid.org, mentorакid.org, and see how they can get involved. And
you know, one of the things about it, Mr. Perry, is that I'm often curious. Have you done any research in reference to why African American men, males, refuse, perhaps not refuse, but are reluctant to become involved in mentoring and some of the things that you're talking about?
Well, you know, one of the things that's really interesting about that is that there is this perception that black men aren't engaged in their communities. There are a lot of brothers that are out there that are doing things, albeit on an unofficial basis, that are coaching youth teams, that are teachers, that are working through the church and so forth, and with their relatives to mentor. But we need more guys to do this official one-to-one mentoring, because the studies have indicated that it takes that kind of consistency, that kind of strength and length of a quality match to have the desired effect on these young people. Meeting with a group of kids, you know, once a month is better than nothing, but, you know, we need that one-to-one time. You know, there's somebody in each and every one of our lives that made a difference in who we are, that shaped who we are, whether it was our father or mother, whether it was an aunt or an uncle, whether it was a coach or a teacher.
Somebody's there.
Somebody is there that lets you know that you matter. And anybody that claims to be Horatio Alger and said that they pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps is either deluding themselves or lying, because we all had somebody help us.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Somebody to point the way. And that's essentially what a mentor...
That's it. That is absolutely it. Somebody to just show the way, show that there is more out there than one might think, to help them think outside of their box, or maybe the neighborhood or community that they're locked in. I mean, we've got a group of children in our Amachi program, which focuses on those that have a parent incarcerated. And an old U.S. Senate report said that those children face a 7 in 10 likelihood of following in their footsteps without intervention. You know, so why wouldn't we? You know, and in our own communities, why wouldn't we take the first step to do something? This is not something anybody else can do for us. If we aren't doing something, then we don't have anybody to blame.
Very good. And of course, we're going to take this second commercial break, and we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. We're talking to Mr. Perry, who